If you're new here, welcome to our channel, Derek and Cole, where we like to travel, tour, and explore new things each and every week. Okay, so before I kick off this video with all of the fun souvenirs we got, I just want to say stay tuned to the end because the last souvenir I'm going to show you is my absolute favorite, and it's a really pretty hard to find souvenir. At least that's kind of what I've been hearing. So I was super lucky to find it. A cast member helped me find it, which was super amazing. So shout out to all the great Disney cast members, and let's get started with this video. I can't wait to show you all the fun stuff we got. Okay guys, so we had such an amazing time on this Disney trip. So we were at Disney for 4 days. We were there a little bit longer actually because we had like a hotel day where we went around to the different hotels. We did 4 days, 1 day at each of the Disney park, and then we had one more off day as well. So we had an absolute blast, checked out so many different things, and bought so many Disney souvenirs. So we love bringing home Disney souvenirs. My office is kind of decorated in all of our Disney and Universal souvenirs and just all the other places that we've traveled. But the very first souvenir I want to share with you this trip is this super cute shirt. So kind of reminds me of the Spirit jerseys, but it's going vertical versus horizontal, and it has a huge character on it. So I got the Minnie Mouse one. It's hot pink. I also got Derek's grandma the same shirt because she really wanted us to bring her back a t-shirt. The fun thing about this shirt is on the back, it has the back of the character. So I think that is so cute. They had all of the characters as well, and they had these in adult sizes and children's sizes. So I think this would be so fun to kind of get a whole family in these shirts, whatever kind of character you relate to best. I think that would be so incredibly cute. But I thought this pink one was super fun, kind of super bright and cheery. I almost got the Daisy one as well, but kind of had to limit myself. Didn't want to buy too many things while we were there, but think this shirt is super cute. They had tons of cute shirts as well. I had a really hard time deciding just like what shirt to bring back for Derek's grandma, but when I saw these, I absolutely loved them. But they had a lot of really great merchandise and really great t-shirts this trip. The next t-shirt we got was from the Pirates of the Caribbean gift store. So they typically have a really huge gift store, but they are remodeling right now, so it's cut down a little bit, but they always have really unique merchandise in there. So Derek got this black t-shirt and it says Fear the Beards on it. So it has all of the Pirates of the Caribbean pirates on it. So I think that's a really cute. And we are going on a Disney cruise this fall, so I definitely think Derek's probably going to want to wear this for pirate night when we go on the Disney cruise. We'll be filming that and vlogging a ton on that cruise ship. So we're going on a 7-day cruise, so stay tuned for that content probably around October, November of 2025. But really excited, and again, I think he's probably planning on wearing this for Pirates Night. So I got one thing for Pirates Night as well when we go on the cruise, and I got this from the Pirates of the Caribbean gift shop in Disney World, but it is the little medallion that she wears when she kind of sets off the chain of events for the entire movie. So it is a keychain, but I plan on just taking it off of the keychain part and putting it on a necklace. So I'll probably wear a dress or something like that for Pirates Night, but I thought this would be so cute to wear as a necklace, kind of like Keira Knightley does in the movie, and like I said, kind of the whole basis for the whole movie. So I thought that would be so much fun to take on the cruise with us. And again, I'll do a little DIY. Again, it won't be too difficult to probably take this off and just put it on a necklace, but I think that'll be super cute and such a fun touch on a Disney cruise. The next mug we got is another tiki mug. So this is kind of the main statue at the Polynesian resort, but it is a mug. So we'll put this in our cabinet with our other kind of Polynesian tiki mugs. But think that guy is so cute. It says the Polynesian Village Resort on the back of it. So we love heading over there and seeing what kind of tiki mugs they have. They actually have a lamp that is the same guy that would be in the hotel rooms if you stay there, but you can buy it as well because it's so popular. So I think someday we're gonna have to buy that lamp, but this guy was $36.99 for reference. So the tiki mugs are definitely not cheap, but super fun to collect. And yeah, we'll put them kind of in our closet with all of our other little mugs to display. So they do some little freebies as well well at Disney, just kind of depending on what park you're at, kind of what's happening at the parks at that time. But one thing we got this time that was actually free was at Magic Kingdom. And if you go on their ride, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, and you get the highest score, so that score would be 999,999. Typically, they give you a little sticker that says you're a galactic hero. And at the end of the ride, you just have to snip a picture of your score. But again, you have to get that highest score. They happen to be all out of stickers, but they did give me a I'm celebrating galactic hero pin. So I thought that was really cute. You can see the score down there. And they'll do a little thing and kind of, you know, say you're part of like, kind of like an inauguration into like being a galactic hero. I think that's super fun. Just something, again, kind of nice that they do, something you don't have to pay for. So you can get sometimes little things here and there as souvenirs. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, just kind of make your memories through photos and videos, you can just bring home some little things like this as well. So the next thing I bought was a few kitchen towels. So I got these at, I think I got them at World of Disney, or the Disney Style store in Disney Springs. So obviously a really fun place to go get dinner, get drinks, and shop souvenirs. Highly recommend checking out Disney Springs. Even if you don't want to buy anything, it's just really fun to walk around. They always have live entertainment as well. But I got these cute little dish towels. So I kind of like seasonal dish towels for on our island in our kitchen. And we have a cat that we named Remy. And then we have another cat that kind of reminds us of Emil. So I thought those were super cute. They were a little pricey for decorative dish towels. They were $27.99, but these are embroidered and pretty nice quality. And it came with 2 towels. So there's another towel as well that says like Gusteau's from the movie on it. So I think those are super cute. I'm actually excited now that I showed you guys them to get them up in my kitchen for summer. But again, I kind of like, you know, throughout the year, different seasons, changing out my kitchen towels. And these will be kitchen towels that are kind of just for decoration, not for use. But I thought those were really cute. And again, we like buying Remy stuff because we have a cat named Remy. So the next item I have is 2 more pins. And surprisingly, I actually picked out these pins. Typically Derek is kind of like the pin collector in our family, but I thought these were really fun. When we went into the China Pavilion at Epcot, they had 2 pins from the grand opening of Shanghai Disney. So this one looks like Mickey ears. So it is black and white with little crystals on it, but it does say like the grand opening limited release for Shanghai Disney. So I thought that was super fun, which is their park over in China. And then the next one, it's Mickey and Minnie. It says Shanghai Disney Resort, and it's kind of like a little snow globe. So let me show you that one here. These ones were each $10.95, which I thought was a really, really good deal. They're probably just kind of left over from their grand opening. This one was actually only $7.95 US, which is an absolute steal for a Disney pin. But again, they were probably just kind of leftovers, so they, you know, brought them to our parks. But I think that's kind of like really fun. We've never been there. Hopefully one day we'll get to go to all the Disney parks. But yeah, I thought those were really cute and something just a little special that you can't get every day. Okay, and I'm sure you won't be shocked by this, but we have another tiki mug that Derek got. So again, on that day off, when we went over to the Polynesian, he saw so many mugs he wanted. So this next one is kind of brown. It has all the little tiki guys on it. So kind of carved like a totem pole. It says Disney on the bottom, and the inside of it is blue. So kind of cute. Maybe someday we'll have our own little tiki bar out by the pool, but he loved this mug. He really had a tough decision because there were tons of great mugs and kind of dishware at the Polynesian gift store. So we could only bring home so many, but I think we got some really cute ones this trip. So I think he left happy. Okay, so I have a few more pins to show you. So this pin right here, I believe was with, it might have been with the Disney credit card that Derek has. So it's Timon and Pumbaa. It says, I believe, 25 years. So that one's really cute there. $19.99 for that one. It was the 25th anniversary of pin trading. So they had a lot of the different characters holding pin boards. So we got the Chip and Dale one. That one is really cute as well. It says it's a yellow color. So sometimes they price things by color. So I'm not 100% sure how much that one was, but it was yellow. And then last but not least, list, we did get a flower and garden festival pin. So we like kind of getting these ones when we're there for different festivals, so we remember what years we were there. So it's Simba, and it says flower and garden down here. It's pretty light though. I think that should have been a little bit darker, but it does say 2025 up here as well. Super fun. Again, Derek loves these pins, so we typically come home with a good bit of them. This one was $22.99 as well. So if you've watched our channel for a while, you know I like popcorn buckets, and I like popcorn as well. Typically, I'm the one buying the popcorn buckets, but Derek really wanted this popcorn bucket we got. It is a light up Death Star. So let me see if I can turn it on for you guys. So it's gonna light up, and then it's actually going to like light up here as well, kind of like the Death Star would. Let's see. Shoot. Okay, so that's all the popcorn bucket does, but the popcorn would go right in the top of it here. I do think this might have been limited edition for May the 4th be with you. So I think they had some extra that they carried over for a little bit, but I believe they might be all gone now. You can double check on that, but comes with a cute little lanyard. So if you want to wear it with your popcorn in here throughout the day, you can. But these were super popular, super cute. Definitely put it on a shelf in my office with all my other popcorn buckets, but definitely a fun find. But Derek really wanted this one, so happy we found it. So a few more little freebies we got. When you're checking into your hotel or when you're making your reservations, they always ask you at Disney, are you celebrating anything special? Like a birthday, anniversary, first Disney trip. So when we got to our hotel room, they had these little pins in there for us. They do say happily ever after. We were celebrating our 16th anniversary. So I think that was super cute and fun that they put those in our room. Okay, so another little fun freebie we got was from Epcot. So they have a lot of food, wine festivals throughout the year. Well, they only have one food and wine, but they have Flower and Garden, the Arts Festival, where they do have food and wine at all these different festivals. So it was Flower and Garden when we were there, which I highly recommend going to, because not only do they have food and wine, but they have tons of great topiaries as well. So they do these little passport books. So it was, I believe, the 30th year for the Flower and Garden. So inside here, it's going to list all of the great eats that they have. Oh, one of my receipts just fell out. So sometimes you can see picture of the different food, but it's going to list all of the different food booths. If they have any entertainment, like if they have any artists coming for concert series, they're going to put it in these little passport books. And then they're going to give you a lot of like the information, like what's vegan, what's gluten-free in here as well. And then typically at the end, there's some type of challenge you can do. So this one was the garden graze. So what you would do is you would get stamps here if you eat certain items, and then you can get a free item if you eat so many of these. So I think I got a couple of them. We didn't end up completing it, but the festival treat you would have got if you would have had 4 or 5 of these would be pineapple promenade. So I think it was a kind of like pineapple Dole Whip in a cup that you would then get to keep. So super fun, but again, another little freebie that you can bring home with you. So if you don't want to spend a ton of money on merch, not a problem. There's always little fun things like this that you can get as well that aren't going to cost you any money. And then 2 more little freebies we got in Disney Springs. Gideon's is a bakery or cookie shop in Orlando, but they opened one at Disney Springs a while ago now, and they have amazing artists. It's kind of like spooky steampunk vibes. I don't want to say Halloween. It's not like pumpkins and things like that, but I love like the dark academia vibes of Gideon's, and they have some really good cakes and cookies. We actually like their cake, I think, better than their cookies, but their little menus have the best art on them ever. They have some great artists working for them, and the back is the menu, like I said. So these are fun little freebies. Here, there's a little QR code if you want to scan it and kind of see what Gideon's is all about. But I just love keeping these little menus because, again, they always have different characters. This was the Halfway to Halloween character, but I have characters from years ago, and I think these are so cute. Maybe someday I'll put them in like a long picture frame and kind of display all of them that I have. But I'm really into dark academia. I love Halloween, so I think these are adorable. And again, something cute, free. You know, it's a little piece of paper, so easily fits into a backpack. Pretty easy to take home from vacation with you, and just something nice that you can grab while you're there. So I have 2 more mugs for you before I show you my #1 most favorite souvenir from this trip. But the first mug I have is one of the cats from Star Wars. So I might need Derek to remind me when he gets back. It says first edition on it. I can't remember if we got this from the Star Wars bar or if we just got this from one of the gift stores. I kind of think it was from the bar, if I remember right. But I'm not 100% sure, so I'll ask him. So it looks carved, it's ceramic. Again, this will definitely go in our cabinet, not something we're gonna like drink out of on the daily. But love collecting these mugs as well, especially when they have different editions. Kind of makes it fun to see what they come out with year after year. And then the last mug of the trip is this one as well. I'm gonna have to ask him. I always forget what this is called, but we have another similar mug. So here's the back of it, but again, from the Star Wars bar, I believe. So this one also says first edition on the bottom. So again, you would have to go to the bar to get these if that is where they're from. And they come with a drink in them, but they are a little bit pricey. But again, you're getting the drink and the mug, but something fun kind of collect. And again, it's experience with the mug. I highly recommend going to the Star Wars bar. It's called Oga's Cantina. It's at Hollywood Studios in Galaxy's Edge, and it's a really fun time. You can take kids in there. It's not going to be inappropriate for children. They have like a robotic DJ in there. The bartenders are super fun. I will say all of the drinks come pre-made, so they're pretty much pouring them out. You're not going to get like custom mixed drinks from these bartenders, and they have kind of light snacks in there as well. But it is kid friendly. It's definitely not a place where you're going to be getting too rowdy at. You can only spend, I think, 45 minutes in there per reservation. So highly recommend making a pre-reservation if you want to go there. They have super fun mugs, super fun drinks, and again, family friendly. And the next item I typically don't bring home too much food, just because we have long flights and different things, but I did bring home these lollipops. So these are going to be for some of my coworkers. So in our other video that I have up right now of a haul, I did bring them some other things back as well. You can check that video out. I'll link it down below. But I thought these would be really fun just to put on their desks. They had to hear me talk about this trip forever, so just wanted to bring them back a small little fun sweet treat. Okay, so last but not least, we have my favorite souvenir of the whole trip. So I was really hoping to find this when we went to Disney. To give you a little bit of the backstory, we are going on a cruise in the fall, so make sure you like, subscribe for that, because we're going to have tons of Disney cruise content coming up. But I want to use this on our cruise. So it is a bag, so I'm kind of debating if I'm just going to use it on the ship or use it as a beach bag. And again, it's been a little bit challenging for people to find this one. It's been the most popular. They have a whole set of these, all different characters, but I got the pink Daisy bag. So let me move back, see if you can see this. So she has a big fluffy purple bow, and the bag is almost in like a heart shape, which is kind of like a daisy duck shape. The back of it does say Disney World. And again, it's kind of this fun pink color. So it has big straps. You can fit a lot in here. I did use it one day at Disney when we were just kind of going to get lunch and got coffee at one of the hotels. There's one pocket inside, but it doesn't zip. So keep that in mind. You might need to put a couple smaller bags in here. If not, everything's kind of gonna get lost because it's a pretty big bag. But I was so incredibly excited to find this. I saw Figment, I saw Mickey Mouse. I'm trying to think some of the other characters we saw, like from Big Hero 6. Lots of characters in this bag, but Daisy was really hard to find. And I asked one of the cast members in the Disney Style store, I was like, hey, do you any chance have Daisy anywhere? And she was like, we might have one in the back. Let me go check. Took her about 20 minutes, but she ended up coming out with this Daisy bag. So the cast members at Disney are so great. They're so accommodating, and they go above and beyond for the guests there. She didn't have to spend all of that time looking for this bag for me, but she did, which was so incredibly nice. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait to use this on our upcoming cruise. I think it's gonna be so cute. Okay, so I hope you liked this video, and I hope this gives you an idea of all the really cool, fun merchandise that they have at Disney World right now, especially if you're gonna be going on vacation soon. Let us know in the comments below, what is your favorite souvenir? What do you like to bring back from your trips? Is it just videos and photos? Because we love that too. That's why we love making these videos and filming content for you guys around the parks, because those are some of the best memories. But we also like bringing some things back. So what did you like from this video? And what do you like bringing back for your friends and family or yourself on your trips? If you like videos like this, we'd really appreciate it if you subscribe below. We have so much content to come. We're going on multiple cruises this year, going back to the theme park. So we're gonna have so much fun for you, especially come October, November. You definitely are gonna wanna stay tuned and hit that subscribe button so you know exactly when all of that content's coming out. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.